Well, hello everybody. As some of y'all know, I'm Panda Paul. I know not everybody watching this video is gonna know who I am, but I know a lot of y'all do. And Christopher told me that a few of y'all have been wanting me to make an appearance. So it was going to be a while longer before I came back, but since Christopher told me that y'all have been wanting me to show my face around here, then I was just like, you know what, I'll come do a little bit of ASMR for y'all. I mean, I really do like doing ASMR videos, and I really appreciate y'all appreciating me. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a few things. We're going to make some sounds. We're going to check out a cologne. I'm going to tell you what I think about the cologne. And we're going to look at some other stuff, and we're even going to give Chris's dog, Fish, we're going to give him some treats. So let's go ahead and start out with Small Mystery. And this is a really good fragrance. It really is. And this is also an EDP, which is Eau de Parfum, which it has a stronger oil concentration than the EDT. Okay, so yeah, that's the bottle right there. Chris told me he doesn't really wear this anywhere near enough. He's only worn it like 3 times, I think. And he said he really should wear this more because it's a really good fragrance. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get a few smells. If I can find the opening to the atomizer, because I don't want to spray myself in the face. Chris does that a good bit, but there we go. So spray for me, spray for y'all. That smells good. Smells really good. Really good. Really good. Really good. The notes don't have sandalwood in it, but it has a creaminess like sandalwood. I actually think Chris has another fragrance that smells a lot like this that does have sandalwood listed in the notes. But I don't know. We just have to look, but we don't have time to look today. But yeah, I really like this, and you can get this for like $20, less than $20. I'm not sure how long it lasts though, so that's the thing right there. Not sure how long it lasts. But let's go ahead and look up the notes. So, okay. Yeah, so I found a note breakdown, and the note breakdown is bergamot, thyme, citruses, and then the middle notes are patchouli and spicy earthy tones like jasmine and lily of the valley. And then it has base notes of cedar, citruses, and then some amber and tonka bean and musk. It sounds like a really well-rounded fragrance. It is a sweet, citrusy, kind of somewhat spicy fragrance. It smells really good. But that is Ajmal EDP. Ajmal EDP. Okay, now I know how some of y'all like tapping, so I went ahead and got a jar just to tap on for a minute. Now Christopher has some good ideas with these jars, because he likes to recycle, because we waste way too many things on this planet, way too many things. And what sucks is, even though he likes to recycle, a lot of times the people that are supposed to recycle, stuff that gets put out to recycle doesn't even get recycled. It ends up ending up in the landfill anyway, which really sucks. But they don't take glass around here anymore. So what Chris is going to do everything that he finds that's glass and that he uses and cleans and saves, he's going to get a glass cutter. And he's going to start saving jars and everything and cut the tops and make glass sets out of them. So instead of going to like Walmart and buying some stuff, well, we could get glass. You can just get glasses that are recycled. So, and then I'm going to find, or then Christopher is going to find a glass blower or somebody that does things like that, that takes glass, and the excess glass that he has, he's going to take to them. That way they can go ahead and use it, and everybody wins, so. Look through the glass. Well, that didn't work out like I thought, because the bottom is all got indentions or whatever it's called. Can't think of right now. I've had too much bamboo today. We have to eat a lot of bamboo because we don't digest all the fiber in it the way we should. So we end up eating about 70 to 100 pounds a day. That's a lot of bamboo. Okay, so that's the glass. And, since we're talking about bamboo, let's go ahead and get into this stuff. So, even though fiber is supposed to help you poo and all that, sometimes that bamboo just gets a little too much. So then I have to take some Dopalax. And luckily Christopher gave me this because, when he had his colonoscopy, when he had his colonoscopy, he only done it that one time, and he was just like, here, Paul, you can go ahead and have this because I know how bad you need it, and I'm never going to use it again. So I was like, okay, well, I appreciate that, Christopher. So that's what I got right there. And then what I have on top of that, I have some allergy medications because, eating all that bamboo, it does eventually get to you, and you start having, sensitivities. You develop sensitivities. I got a lot of sensitivities to stuff, so I need stuff like this. And in the Benadryl, it helps me sleep because, being a panda out in the woods, sometimes some of those sounds at night are scary, and I need something to help me sleep, so go ahead and use the Benadryl. It works pretty good. It does its job, so. Okay, and now what we have is a store supply warehouse magazine, and this is what Christopher bought his grid wall off. Him and Leslie bought the grid wall a few years ago for the clothing store they had. So I figured we could just go ahead and do some page turning right quick, We ain't really looking to it. We're just doing some page turning just for the sounds. But they sell stuff like hangers and, stuff like that. Just stuff for stores. And they got signs. Yeah, it's Christopher's, probably his favorite place to get certain things from when it comes to store stuff, to equipment for the store. You know what I'm saying? And then they sell display cases and stuff like that. Yeah, see, there's the grid wall right there. So, but yeah, I figured we'd do some page turning right quick. And that wasn't going to take long, but I don't think we're going to make this video too long today because I don't really know how much time I have today. So we're going to we'll squeeze these Christmas lights a little bit, and then we'll feed Fish some of his doggy treats. I don't know if I'm gonna move the camera and show them to y'all, or if I'm just going to keep the camera and just let y'all hear them. My back is really hurting today. My back hurts a lot, especially when I'm sitting in this really uncomfortable chair. Just listening to this while I'm doing it, it kind of reminds me of sleet falling on the roof. S-L-E-E-T, sleet. I really need to wash my face. You see that there's orange stuff on it. Don't know how that orange stuff got on me, but yeah. Well, before we do Fish's treats, we'll save that to last. I just want to see what tapping on this ball sounds like. I really wish I could get my left hand to move as fast as my right hand does, than my fingers, actually. Christopher has the same problem. Sometimes it's almost like we're the same person, but I know we're not because, well, he's human and I'm a panda. I'm kind of a panda hybrid, actually. That's the reason why I have human hands. But me and Christopher have been looking into trying to give me some real hands and to give me all my fur and everything. Maybe one day we'll be able to get all that. But yeah, so that's that ball. And we're going to do one more thing before Fish's treats. Well, we'll do two more things before Fish's treats. Now, you see this? This is, I'm not sure what it's called, but this is what you put in your car door. When, like, if you've locked your keys in your car, or you're just trying to break into a car because you see some pretty valuable things sitting in there, you pull the door away, and then you stick this in between the door and the door jamb, and then you just pump it up. Okay, well, it's not holding the air, but what it does is it pumps up and it keeps a gap in the door, so you could stick whatever you need to down in there. Usually it's like a wire clothes hanger that you've unbound and straightened out, and you stick it down in there and you use it to unlock the door. And then you go in there and you either get your keys, or if you're like me, then you get some valuable things that you've seen in there, because I'm a nice bear, but I struggle just like everybody else sometimes. So sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do, and it makes me feel bad, but it'll be okay. Hopefully. I might edit that out because that's pretty self-incriminating, but sometimes I just don't give a fuck. Okay, so what I did get is Chris's bandages that he puts on his foot. So Chris gets the 4x4 bandages. He gets the 4x4 bandages, and what he does is he tears a piece off of one and then packs the hole with that usually, and then the other, what's left, he just puts it on over it and then puts his soap on. Okay, so last thing, now we're going to go ahead and give Fish his treats. Hey, Fish boy. Fish. Fish dog. Fish, you want a treat? Come here. Come on, Fish. Yeah, see, it's one of these right here. Here, boy. Well, okay, he walked off with that. I was kind of hoping he was going to stick around right here. But that's what those are. Christmas in a can. Ain't got them for Christmas. They're doggy treats for Christmas. Since I'm a panda, I've thought about trying them too. Then we have beef flavor carryouts. Those really look appealing. I really would like to try them. If they're good for a dog, they gotta be good for a panda. Fish dog, do you want another treat? Huh? Okay. There you go, boy. I'll give him 2 of these. You want another one? Good boy. Good boy. Okay, now we're going to give him some sausages. Sausages. Sausages in a blanket. Those look really tasty. So that's what they look like right there. That's what they look like right there. Just like a pig in a blanket. Here, fish. Ooh, it left some slobber on my finger. That was nasty. Oh, I think I'm gonna give him one more because he doesn't get treats every day. I should give him treats every day because fish is really a good boy. Here, fish. Thank you. Well, I don't know why I said thank you, but here you go, boy. Really? He takes it real nice. He's really gentle, other than when he's trying to play. When he's trying to play, then he gets really rambunctious and stuff. So, yeah. So, y'all, that's the video for today, and, I hope y'all enjoyed, since y'all have been asking about me, I hope y'all enjoyed having me back around. I really enjoyed doing this video, so I really like doing things for y'all. But I'm gonna get off here, so yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go find me some bamboo and some other things because it's getting ready to snow. But anyway, I really appreciate y'all, and your appreciation for me is appreciated. Y'all have a really good one. Appreciate y'all.